All right, we're gonna talk, and we'll bring up guests if we want. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what Papa has to say. Papa.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the representative here with the podcast with the state police, as you guys may know me as Papa. Just gonna ask Paul here a few questions just to make sure he's okay with being recorded.
All right, we're gonna talk, and we'll bring up guests if we want. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what Papa has to say. Papa.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the representative here with the podcast with the state police, as you guys may know me as Papa. Just gonna ask Paul here a few questions just to make sure he's okay with being recorded under our laws, making sure he's able to be screen recorded. Within this, do 2 questions, and anybody that comes up, we will ask you before you come up in the chat, are you okay with us recording you? Okay, so let's get started.
Kelly, we're gonna ask you to monitor the invites. I'll let you be the overseer of if it's safe or not.
If it's safe or not.
Yeah.
All right. So, first topic. Let me pull up the topic list that I was received. I don't know. Were you received the same topic list?
Was I received the same topic list?
Yeah. What list were you? What's the topics you were given?
Oh, hold on. I just got the text. So. No, I didn't get a topics list.
Is it under did they explain anything what you're gonna go over?
No.
No,
they didn't
say anything.
They didn't say anything.
Because like I said, I don't run that department, so I don't.
They were just talking about or just welcoming to the whatever, and talking about coding or whatever.
Okay, so first topic, it looks like state police and government.
Okay, state police and government. Okay, is that the communication?
Yeah, and how you think we react with the community. That's what I see the reading is.
Well, as of late, I'm a little disappointed in the government's communication with the police. I was, but we're the transition of powers changing, so we're gonna see probably a positive uptick in the police presence, and the government won't be suppressing you from doing your job, and but I don't know, because when the government overpowers the police, the system, I should say, the ones that say they're in charge, it makes police seem like it's a nothingness, like a security guard or whatever. You're just carrying a gun now, and if you can't even protect the people from something like that just defeats the purpose, and that's what's kind of hurt the administration before. But I think in reality, if you take the politics out of it and just focus on doing what's right, I think everything works.
And so let's start bringing people up, see what they have to say.
I don't know I don't know how this is gonna go. They're using Sheldon Cooper as a name. So let's just see that. Hey, buddy, I'm busy.
Hi.
Hi.
I like cheeseburgers too.
That's great. All right.
Uh,
All right. We're not gonna. No. We're not gonna talk to them. Sorry, kid.
Sorry, kid.
The grown-ups are talking. Sorry.
Grown up so talky.
So the question was, how do you feel about politics or government and the police?
Yep. That is correct.
We're taking your questions right now. How do you feel about government and the police?
If you have any questions for us, again, feel free.
Or how do you see the government and police?
Another great way to put it.
And what was the other thing you said? You said you police interactions with people?
Correct.
Okay, so I think the interactions vary because of people's character. So, and police character too. So it's a little bit of both. So I don't know what areas these guys are, coming from or what kind of background or military or whatever, but it's just everybody has a different personality, a different character. They come from a different part of the state, part of the, whatever, and they only know how to, act the way they know they learned how to act or whatever. They behave in what they feel is good, or behave, behaved. So when they go to a call or when they get pulled over, somebody else, gets pulled over, they either don't know why they're being pulled over or they know exactly what they're being pulled over for, but they're going to try and play dumb that the man or woman police officer doesn't catch it. So, and that escalates the anger when you're just being dishonest with the law enforcement, and they learn too many things from YouTube videos and from lawyers and stuff like that to get out of it. And it's just like I thought there was some type of lawyer police. The lawyer and the police were kind of working on the same side, and it's just like you guys are kind of being whatever. But then you got I represent the other side. Like that's what they said. I'm the other side of the law. I'm the one. I'm representing the person that is being targeted. I'm a defense. I'm the defense. Or no, is it defense?
Defense is how you're defending the rights. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they're defending rights. It's whatever. Like everybody has their rights, and that's true. But if you're going to blatantly tell them to lie, or not, not cooperate, that's not cool. And they go, well, you have the right to remain silent or whatever. You don't have to ask questions. All right, we're gonna bring somebody up here. Let's see what's going on. They're going offline. Never mind. Yeah, sorry. We got. But as far as the police go, just strictly the police, their interactions are more. I give them a thumbs up versus a thumbs down. Yeah, especially in Pennsylvania. We have exceptional police on the highway, whatever. Now locally, every borough's different. Every town's got some work to do, and they're like there's politics in every in every part, and I haven't been to every area in Pennsylvania, but there's just there's some tough cookies and some soft cookies, you know.
Yeah. Very true.
And you know, the budget is thin in some parts, and then there's it's a big, you know, there's a big political system in some boroughs, like, you know, a mayor or whatever. The town is thriving, but that's only because of the businesses that are in there. So it's like, if you're in a booming part of Pennsylvania, your police is top notch. It has to be. If you're in a smaller, like, you know, more dense part of Pennsylvania where there's not too much business but there's a lot of residents, it's gonna get kind of dicey. And if you live in a like a town that has a history of, you know, everything, all the bad stuff, then it's, you know, it's gonna keep it never stopped happening. So it's like you're just the next crop on the police force that has to deal with the same, you know, monster. It goes up and down, but like, your life's on the line every day. That's why nobody wants to work in the city. Yeah, the city, the New York City or Philadelphia or any big city, or city for that matter, that has a lot of history of you know, crime, and it just never ends. It's just you can't. It's got a life of its own because it's humans. So everybody's doing what they want, you know, and then there's moments where they're not supposed to be doing that. So that's when the police come, and they don't answer to anybody. You know, that's why they're brave enough to do what they're doing. But with the exception of cities, I think Pennsylvania has a great connection with people. I think they get more respect than disrespect.
What do you think about the population growth in the state of Pennsylvania?
I think it's higher than most. I think, especially in Chester County, I think there's a uptick in the, you know, migrant populations, and there has been since I was a kid, or not since I was a kid, but since I became, you know, independent, and you know, I think some of them are, you know, allowed to be here, but this is where everything's gonna be a mixed bag of who's who and what's what, because, you know, some people just think they're legal, you know. It's because they haven't been questioned before, or they, you know, nobody seems to question them, and, you know, they've been here for a couple years, you know, and it's like, what's going on? Why am I all of a sudden getting talked to? It's like, well, it's because, you know, the police in your town didn't care because the ones that were above them didn't care, you know. So it's all about transparency, or, you know, seeing, you know, actually doing it. And the reality is, you guys weren't allowed. The administration wouldn't let you.
I believe that I feel like the police need to do more to reach out. I feel like me as an officer, and me as a state officer, as most of you guys are aware, I feel like we could do more to help out the community. As we know, as there is an epidemic going on in our state. If you're aware of the trend that we're all aware of, and that migrant problem that you brought up in certain counties, most officers can't do anything because, again, under certain administrations, those officers may not have the tools, the right equipment to defend themselves from any foreign invaders.
And they just don't have permission.
We don't.
So it's like they if they make a decision to go to a call because of a person that's concerned or whatever, like, they have to go to the call, it's part of their duty. But when they get there, they go, oh my gosh, I was like, I know I have to bring this guy in, but it's just like, after he's in, he's gonna be here forever because he can't go back he can't go back out on the streets, and the process will take him somewhere else. He might only be in your custody for a while, and then an immigration lawyer will come, and who knows what'll happen with that person, after that. And then you might still be on the hook for, the transport and the, getting him from your point to their point. It's like, oh, this is going to be on your dime, by the way.
And I believe that companies and organizations need to put certain time for other people.
Mm.
Why do I say this? Organizations gather money from the people. Certain of these organizations that, of course, want to help people are not doing the job they're supposed to do.
I think they get caught up in so much stuff. Like even though like they, I don't know. I mean, some of them don't think of their job as a politician. They want to be a bureaucrat. They want to go. They want to walk around like they're important. And so if you're gonna act like a bureaucrat, that's when your country or your town suffers, because you give the illusion that you care, but you're just walking around in your fancy, suit and tie, or your fancy, business attire, and you're just acting like you worked hard to get where you are, but yet nobody is really paying you any mind, or you're only giving lip service to the wealthy in your area.
That's not good, and that's what this administration does.
And then those same people get elected for your for your committee, and then they ignore all the comment. So you comment, and they just go, mm-hmm. But like, it's just like that's sad.
Correct. I believe so.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what this is. I don't know. So hang on.
Where's our mod that's supposed to be watching that?
Kelly, let's see who this is, and then we'll go from there. Hello.
Hey.
How old are you?
I'm not telling.
You're not telling. All right. Well, you're not staying on then. All right.
You don't tell, you don't stay.
Red Kingdom. All right. Flash is fast.
That's a kid.
Is it? All right. Kelly, how's Flash is fast?
That's more works. Yes.
I'm posting work for some trainees. Pulling out of my folder.
Oh my god, that was the real SML.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Swear to God.
It says 121K followers. SML official. It has to be. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It said join, but I don't know. Privacy. That's why. Wait, what's privacy?
I don't think so.
Oh, because you're not telling. No. You when you're on a live, and you're under a certain age, or you sound like you're under a certain age, you need to
Specify.
declare it. Yeah, specify.
Especially with
Yeah.
older people.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Wait.
All right. I'm just gonna drop it.
I don't think that person
Bill,
is able to.
who's from TikTok, bro? I'm your biggest fan. I love your content.
I bet. I know it's coming.
Yeah, we know it's coming.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm putting in grades right now as we're talking. Second topic: conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories. Oh, we thought I'm good at talking about those.
They must have heard about last night.
All right. Well, give me a new one, and we'll talk about it.
Let me use the restroom real quick and
Okay.
let me join back.
Okay.
So everything. So I'll text you what I'm gonna say. I don't want to say it on here. They're gonna
Okay.
just
Okay.
keep talking about it because they said that you're still being recorded.
Okay. Yay! I'm still being recorded. Hello. All right. He's gonna text me the examples. I'm gonna unplug this so it doesn't make a noise. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes Big Brian 1. Oh, that's you. That's just you. Privacy, that's why. I don't have to tell you. Does it keep on the chat? They sent me a text. They said make sure he can reset and have an age limit against it. Restart the live with the age limit. Okay. All right. We're going to do that. All right. We're going to do that. 1 second.
Call me eating.
All right. I put the it's got the limiter on, so if they're not 18 and older, then I don't think it'll work for them.
Stop bringing people up. I'm gonna finish eating my pizza.
All right. What was the conspiracy? What's a conspiracy theory? That was what we wanted to talk about. Conspiracy theories.
Let's see if people can give like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, give us a conspiracy theory.
Yo,
Hello, Landon. Give us a conspiracy theory.
so I just joined the stream and I'm just wondering like what you're doing here.
We're having a podcast. He's having a podcast.
Yeah, from my work.
Yeah.
I've never done a podcast before, so like I'm kind of new to it. I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah. So what conspiracy theory do you have questions about?
Well, I don't really got none, but
Or give me an example of a conspiracy theory that we can discuss.
I'm so confused on what that means.
It's like a cover up, like something that everyone should know, or something that really happened that they kept a secret, and so everybody knows Everybody knows something about it, but they don't know if it's true or false.
Michael Jackson.
Like UFOs are conspiracy theory.
Is there a way you can give like an example?
Well, the the World Trade Center, the buildings collapsing was called claimed to be an inside job by someone. I don't know who, but by someone at some point said that it was an inside job, and then nobody spoke of that, and they still don't. But you still hear, once in a while somebody will jokingly say it, or whatever, and somebody will troll a news reporter and ask them that, and then it'll just get suppressed. So it's like that's an example of a conspiracy theory.
Okay. Oh, my mom just texted me and she said I do have to get off here. I do have to get off.
All right.
Is there a way that you can get me out of here? Like,
Yep, I got you.
all right, bro. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
He was young. Michael, they liked you. They said Michael was a good fit with us.
Yeah, Michael can come in. He's good banter.
He's a great answer. Michael.
What?
The hell are you doing? All right, Michael. Conspiracy theory.
I think his
Michael,
reception
join
is a conspiracy theory.
Paul Walker's death.
Oh, here we go. Paul Walker's death. What's the conspiracy theory? Well, what's
Yeah.
the theory?
Yeah.
What's the
People
theory
think
about
that he's actually alive? Just that he's actually alive and that he's.
Well, that's what
hiding
they
from
say
it.
about a lot of. That's what they say about a lot of the celebrities that died. They say they're on the island,
What island?
the same island Epstein was on, and they say they're still there.
I think that he's kind of inside.
What?
Michael, join back.
Inside. I was just
Michael, join back.
coming out.
Yeah, Mike, you're breaking up, man.
Join back, Mike. Join back, Mike.
I think he's has a weak signal.
That's a conspiracy theory. Why? Why is it doing that?
Why is it doing that? Well, he doesn't. I don't know. I don't think he has his own internet. He's using some other places Wi-Fi, something like that. He must live near something, and he probably can get a little bit of their signal.
So he doesn't have to pay?
They're just not paying. It's not so they don't have to. But yes, what you're saying is right. But it's just like they're just choosing not to pay. I rent the Wi-Fi thing from. He rents okay. So he rents Wi-Fi from the lottery. All right, here we'll bring it back up.
Let's see if it's better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's better.
That's better.
I put it near. I put it closer to me.
Okay. So what were you saying about we were said Paul Walker, and then I said they're probably on the island. What did you say?
I said I seen a video like saying that after the car blew up or so, that they got him into a tunnel or whatever. like he's literally inside a tunnel,
Mm.
just staying there, hiding in plain
Mm-hmm.
sight without no one knowing.
Mm.
Robots.
Oh snap! The
Robot.
robots taking over.
He's a robot.
I think robot the technology that we're gonna start to see in the next 50 years or so, it's gonna be good and bad at the same time. Like I don't know if I'm not gonna live to see a lot of it, but like that's not a negative for me, but it's because you're not gonna want to see the people's faces when they start losing their jobs.
People are gonna want to start killing people.
Mm-hmm. And it's like they're gonna create new jobs, but a lot of these people aren't gonna want those jobs. That's another thing. And like, the government's not just gonna say, well, that's not our problem that you don't want the jobs that that we have available. And it's just like, well, and it's just like, can you tell somebody that their job is obsolete? And it's just like, yeah, in the future, your job's obsolete. And it's just like, what's after that? It's like, what happens after the jobs are all eliminated? It goes this way for me. I'm thinking that manual labor will be obsolete, not the job. Like, there's going to be opportunities for you to do work that you actually love to do instead of work that you hate doing. So you're going to get paid to mow your grass. You're going to get paid to buy your own groceries. You're going to get paid because not like in the way you think, because you're going to be the commercial. You're going to be the marketer. Instead of making ads and stuff, you'll get paid just to talk about what you're drinking, and then it's an ad, and then you'll get support from that ad. Like, there's no reason why somebody can't just be a paid spokesperson. So you'll sit here and you'll talk with your friend or whatever, and
Try
you
to
might
sell that, like you're saying, you're gonna try to sell that bottle there.
yeah, and you sell this bottle, and then I don't even have to make a commercial. I'm just saying I drink this, and then people were like, oh my god, he's endorsing it, and he goes, yeah, I am endorsing it. And then you could do that with everything. You just keep endorsing. Hey, and then when you're done endorsing, you can have some fun. Hey, you can go shopping there. Yeah.
I want that.
Or you can no, that's not that. There's the job market will change, and you can have your own business now instead of working for somebody else. Everybody's their own LLC. Everybody has their own. They have you have intellectual property. Everyone can be the same. Everyone can make as much money as Oprah. Everybody can be their own news channel or whatever. And then they can talk to their audience or whatever. And if they don't want to do that, they can make content for that person and get paid for it by them. So, it's all about working together, And it's just like, well, what if we don't edit? What if I like to write? Well, you can write and get paid for it. You can
Everything's gonna be a job.
yeah, everything that you always wanted to do will be a job. It's like, well, I like to play video games. Well, play video games and
Make it.
play your video games on YouTube or whatever. Like, play your video games, make a YouTube video, and advertise. Where do the teens are gonna make a killing if they use it right. It's like, you guys can do all this stuff and get all this free stuff, and become influencers. And then influencer becomes a career, and it actually gets taken seriously, because now you don't have to do the things that, the guy you watch do. You get to be that. You get to be him or her. You just have to stick with it, because you keep you go, oh, I'll never be that good. Well, now that you have an opportunity to be that and get paid for it, you can. It's just you never get the opportunity to be like, listen, we want to pay you to do what you're doing. And then you gotta take that and run with it. That's all. It's like, we're gonna pay you to do what you're doing. Like right now, I am getting paid.
You
But
are
yeah, I am getting paid right now
for being here.
for being here. Yeah. But I have to work a little bit before I get paid. Just like you do in real life. You get rewarded for your hard work and your determination, and you get tips sometimes. So I might not make a lot right now, like today, right this minute, but there may be another day where I'm going, wow, he got like 4 galaxies today, or he's doing really good. It's just about who's shopping, It's about who's in the store. And it's like, you're not a store, you're not literally a store, but you are the business. And people want to support your business. But if you're not offering them anything to buy, then they're not going to buy. They're just walking around going, "Hey, Paul."
Hey, Paul.
And then when you finally give them that when you finally sell to them, it's like, yes. But you can't please every customer, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you don't want to do any of that, if like nothing satisfies you, then
Correct.
there's just a point where you gotta go. And then if they don't like that, guess where they're gonna end up? Because nobody's gonna.
I'm not listening.
Callie, I don't want to use your blow dryer.
That's a beautiful looking blow dryer, don't you think?
Mm.
How's your Friday going? I'm a little pissed off at some people right now, but let's get back in the groove.
I'm starting to
I
feel
have to
good.
do
I'm
this.
starting to feel better.
I gotta do this for work, so let's get back in the groove of things.
Let's get back in the groove of things. Let's get back to brass tacks here. Where are we going?
So
What do they let you guys do, like when you're when you need a break?
regarding to what?
Like when you're on duty and you need, like, you just need a minute, or you just need like to run an errand.
They let us.
They allowed us.
They let us. As long as you say you're going 10-7 to take a break, they just let you go.
Like,
They're like,
can you get your hair cut while you're
not that far. Not that far.
Yeah, okay.
Grocery store, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can't do nothing.
Because I feel like local cops, they don't necessarily. I think maybe that's another area where they need to crack down on it, is like what constitutes a police visit, and like how long to be at that visit if there's no incident, it's like y'all need if there's nothing going on, like you got called and like the incident sorted itself out. It's just like you don't need to chit chat with the person any longer than yeah. Like, do you see like people chit chatting at the traffic stops too long?
Oh my god, we got to tell them to leave.
Yeah.
We're like, you guys gotta go. If you don't go, we will arrest each one of you for involving of a police scene.
And what about like if somebody like is it okay for somebody to just like if they need a minute to like pull over and whatever?
You can pull over. You have to have your hazards on.
You have to have your hazards on.
Have to.
Hmm.
So people can identify as what you're doing.
And then it's okay for you to go behind them and go, is everything all right, sir?
Yes.
Ah.
To make sure that you're safe and everybody around you is safe.
Are those the times though where somebody freaks out and incidents happen?
No.
No.
It's the mainly we see a lot in Pennsylvania is if you're drunk. That happens.
Oh.
We get a person speeding.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to go to jail. They run.
Exactly. It's one version.
Mm-hmm.
Second version would be the person flees from police. So
Police from police.
flees from police.
Oh. I was gonna say why would I actually? I mean, when you're off duty, you're not police. So like, if you're a cop and you're off on your own time.
We have I pulled over a cop. I've pulled over a officer that off duty. I pulled one over before. And I said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Right.
He's like, drunk. I said, you're gonna have off for the rest of the week. No pay. Go home. I will not arrest you. Go home. Because if a cop gets stopped for DUI, they can go to jail. They can go to jail.
I think everyone should. I mean,
civil. I mean, under the law, they think it's just a civil traffic stop.
yeah, but you're impaired. You know?
Correct.
And it shouldn't matter. It's like you're not going to like you could put somebody in danger. You know? And it's like, well, I was just driving around the street, around the block. Yeah, but like it doesn't matter if it's around the block or across the country, you know.
Across China.
And there shouldn't be a severe and then a middle ground. There should just be one thing. It's like, and then what the jury will decide your fate. You know, it's like, listen, you did this. You know, there's no. Or I mean, you can. It's like if you say you're guilty right now, you know, we'll help you out, and they do that. Like if you say you're guilty right now, you know, we can make this easier, and the lawyer recommends it too. It's like you're not gonna win. Like they're gonna throw the book at you if you go to court.
I've been in cases that like.
What?
I've been in cases like that.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's just like why? Because you did, you know, because you put lives in danger, and people hate that, you know, everybody hates that, and they can't wait to do that to people. It's like, I can't wait till the day I get to do that. I'm tired of all these drunks and idiots, you know. They love putting those people in jail. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bet you 90% of the jury duty cases are that, you know? And some people love jury duty, and everybody hates it.
I love it. Do you like it?
I only did it once. Um, I I was younger. I didn't like it because I was younger, and I didn't understand the law. But like as I start understanding how the law works, I do. But it's just I gotta be off. I'm always looking from the perspective of the criminal, and I never look at the perspective of the person that gets to decide if they're innocent or guilty. You know. Like like I never thought of me being like that. Like it's like you're guilty. You know, can you imagine being a permanent juror?
How would
I think they would ban me from the jury. It's like Paul can't come in here. It's like why? I don't know. I mean, he thinks he's Jesus.
he thinks he's fucking Jesus?
Yeah. Can you imagine that? It's like Paul, I know, but you can't because you keep contradicting the judge. He's not judging. You know? And I wouldn't want to be a judge either.
Not in this generation.
Mm-mm. Yeah. I think I'd be okay, but when it comes to like, you know, serious stuff like DUIs and, you know, like stuff like that, I'm not gonna tolerate it because I know what it feels like to be, you know, impaired, and I've known people that, you know, have gotten people killed.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like you will go to jail.
If you would like to come up, we will let start people up. The question is, do you think the police is good for the United States?
That is the question. Do you think the police are good for the United States? Christy Bearden. Or tell us why you think.
Boy.
I don't know.
Oh,
Babe.
all right, yeah.
Squid Game emoji. Enjo, what's up?
All right. So what are we thinking?
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Another
Like-
question, maybe? I don't know.
You got a question for me?
I might have a question for you. Yeah. Let me just think. I was gonna ask you about the protection, but I already know about the Kevlar. But like, do they have anything for your lower regions?
Where at?
Like, so you don't get shot in the
Oh
jump?
yeah. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like,
we've had it. We've had it for years.
what about the legs? Have they done anything for legs? Because people
Nope.
get no.
Let's
So
have it.
there's no like loose body armor made yet.
Mm-mm.
Man, they need to get that. Like
They can't make it.
they can't.
No.
Like they just don't know how, or they're not allowed to.
They're not allowed to.
Because they're it's like what is it, unfair?
If an officer can't run,
Oh yeah, he can't. It's gonna weigh him down.
correct.
Yeah, okay. But like, what are the SWAT? How much like in the SWAT gear is any of that is that armored?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All the way down.
All the way down? Okay.
They have to move.
Mm-hmm. But they always aim for the head.
I wish we had shields.
Mm-hmm. It's just like that's when you know like something's wrong. Like it's like, wow, how do we go from like being protecting and serving to just like mounting, yeah, not like suiting up. Special weapons and tactics, right?
Well, we have shotguns in our cars now.
Mm-hmm. And you know,
Again, if you want to come up and if you can, please feel free.
what time of the year is crime high?
Summer.
Summer.
Everybody's
Everybody's
out.
off school. And do you get more calls about teens?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All summer.
All summer.
Fights.
Yeah. Okay. So teens, there's one thing. So teens, have more independence from their parents, you know, and it's like, a teen is like 13 and above. So you got 13-year-olds, like, you know, and they're hanging out with each other, and sometimes you don't know if one of them's like, it's like, hey, those kids are a little too old for you to hang out with, you know, but they're all, you know, they're all allowed to because they're not, you know, adults, you know, legally.
And the parents don't care.
And the parents don't care, yeah, until they find out they're getting in trouble because,
No.
you know, let me just explain. You got a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old. He's starting to come of age, so he's hanging out, and he's going into the higher school. So he's doing, you know, he doesn't want to do the kid stuff anymore. You know, not even play sports, not even run around. So like they start hanging out with people, and then other people come and hang out, and they bring stuff, and they do stuff, and then they act out, you know, and the adults don't know that they're doing this, you know.
Either they hide it from the parents,
Yeah.
they get too high, they're on meth, the parents are on meth.
Yeah, the parent, yeah, or the parents are absent. There's like, you know, mom had to work, so I'm home alone, you know, or my mom's not going to be home till late because she has a meeting. So there's nobody, you know, I'm unsupervised, you know, and she believes me that I'm a good kid, you know, but every kid says that. Every kid, you know, has a chance to misbehave.
We've gotten phone calls about kids reckless, and an excuse that I was given the other day was, "Oh, I don't have a father figure."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn.
And the older people, the seniors or the almost seniors or whatever, like the ones that don't have kids anymore or whatever, or their kids are old, you know, they might have an older kid. They witness these teens hanging out, and they say stuff, and then they, you know, they get, some of them are concerned, and some of them, you know, get told to mind their own business by the parents of the kid that's misbehaving. So it's like, you know, your kid's out of line, right? And it's just like, oh, I don't care what you say, you know? So parents are okay with their kids treating people like that.
And it sucks.
Yeah. And so that makes me question, is like, did these adults grow up? You know, did they realize that they're not the child anymore? Are they stuck in you know, their 20s, or their, you know, they have that 20, you know, I'm still 20, you know? It's like, bitch, you're 40.
Picture 40.
Act like it. and then it's just like it's like what does that even mean? You know? It's like you want me to act like my mom or my dad? It's like and it's just like wow, you really like think that. You know, it's like I have to act like my mom and my dad. It's like no, you have to act like you're grown up. Like like you are. Like it's like you have to accept that you're not a kid anymore, and you got to hang out with the grown-ups, you know, not the kids. Because it's like you're hanging out with your kid all day. It's like go hang out with some grown-ups.
Well, they don't want to do that.
Right? They don't, and they don't. So they turn into like they're not like it's like whatever, and then the kids think that's normal until something bad happens. And it's not the way we think it is. Some of these kids are actually going towards adults, not the adult going towards the kid.
Or so.
Mm-hmm. And they're bullying the adults, and then the kids trap them, and then the parents hunt them down. Like they go, "Oh, he touched me" or whatever, and then it's true. And then they troll the adult or whatever. They find out like where like about them, and then they troll them with fake accounts, and then they come out of hiding, and then they meet. It's like, oh, you were coming to meet whatever. It's like wow, this is, and they ambush them. And I mean, it's like I know you want to take the law into your own hands, but you don't have the right to, lure somebody to Walmart so you can kick the shit out of them. And it's just like, well, the police won't do anything. It's like that's where there's a problem. Like, what are they doing to combat those men that are doing that? And like on Facebook, are they monitoring Facebook more?
Yeah, now they are.
Yeah. It is so bad on there. I mean, it's not Craigslist bad, but it's getting there. Craigslist is the devil, man.
We'll get there.
Yeah. If you want to be seen on Craigslist, it's not hard. And Reddit too. Reddit's horrible. Oh.
Keep me on there.
Yeah. Well, it's like basically there's like two ways to get famous. There's work hard and like people will notice you, and then there's just freaking